It's February 2nd. Here's something to think about. I so often hear from my clients, because most of my clients, especially once they've started doing their work, are empathetic people. They're very emotionally based people, and they'll often say, I don't understand why such and such can't feel that, or such and such doesn't understand why I'm feeling this way, or they don't get the perspective. And here's something I want you to think about. We come from different trains of thought when we are emotionally working our lives. Some people are emoting all over the place, and they have no problem saying what's on their mind. And some, because of their past, they compartmentalize. And what does that mean? So I want you to imagine 3 doors. We're just going to do 3. And let's say somebody had something happen in their childhood, and so when they're thinking about their childhood, if they're thinking about it, it's open, and when it's not, they close that door. And then they'll open up another door, and maybe they're thinking about their career, and when they're not thinking about their career, they close that door. Or maybe they're thinking about you now in a relationship, and while that door is open, they're thinking about you, and when they are not, they close that door. So when you're living your life, if you're one of these people that emotes all over the place and has no problem with your emotions, you can have all your emotions in the room. But if somebody doesn't work like that, they can only open one door at a time. They do that on purpose, so to speak, to keep themselves safe. They don't mix their emotions, and they can quickly shut it off, so to speak, and shut that door and open up another one. Why am I sharing that today? I had this happen. A client of mine, we were talking about something, we were discussing this, because sometimes we're like, I just don't understand why they don't understand me. I don't understand why they don't get it. I don't understand why they don't feel it. They're just thinking in 2 different ways. One is fully open with their emotions, and the other one, to feel safe, can only open one door at a time. So I want you to think about this. If you know somebody in your life that's that way, or maybe you're that way, that when you're talking with them, maybe you'll get a better understanding of how to work with this individual, or have them work with you if you understand why 2 people are so emotionally different. One's not right or wrong, but it will help you better communicate with someone who maybe does the compartmentalizing like that. If that resonates with you, and if it makes sense, drop a comment, because I think it causes a lot of issues between couples when it doesn't have to, if we can understand what's going on. I look forward to talking with you again tomorrow.